Shibanta na jubab Pyntreikam ke Jylla Meghalaya konrat ke sangma halor ke cing yatai ke cingkran ulat singi shong dorbar besau jong ke dorbar mang tengka ke yeng dorbar tho aing ke Jylla ke santrik ulber archa opsan ula pensngau bo bon lagi dikhot ki blai tai kisngau khya na benta ke cing Hiar dor ki marrep bumpot kloi kumu Synsar bar Kwai Pyntreikam ba ulong Sorkar kan Pyntreikam ke market intervention scheme hakabala bu mang tengka shispa Klur hakabak Sorkar kan pentelun ni ka pisa bantiet ki marrep hakador ke bakhamhe lada ka yo ka Hiar ula ainuksa bala ka dor Synsar kalong life san tengka barkat kum ka agency ke Sorkar India ka bu san phau tengka shikilu kumta ka Sorkar kan khle e ka dor da 10% barkan poi ka san pesan tengka bantiet na ki nongrem dak ba pentep ba scheme sedang Pyntreikam no shen halor Kwai pat ula ong ban Pyntreikam da ka ju kurkom hakabau Kwai ladau shongdor propinyo tengka berkat kum ke agensi pat shongdor shispa tengka kan khle dor da 10% berkan poi shak shispa 10 tengka.
So the farmers have always been a very important section of our society. 75% plus people are engaged in farming activities or farming related activities. And even during the course of the debate, many of the members had raised concerns about the different hardship that the farmers are facing. Sir, I would like to draw your attention to one of the issues that was repeatedly raised by many of the members, which was regarding the difficulties that are faced by the areca nut farmers and the difficulties that are faced by the broomstick farmers. And as we all know, they are a very large section of our society and of the farming fraternity. And because of different market conditions or forces, we have seen different fluctuations in the price that our farmers, especially of areca nut and broomstick, are getting. And after discussion with many of the MLAs and with our agriculture minister and the officials, for the very first time, the government has come out with a market intervention scheme, especially meant for non-perishable products, starting with broomsticks and areca nut farmers. So this particular program is not exactly a minimum support price. I want to clarify that. A minimum support price has a different aspect and a different way of functioning. This scheme is a very specific market intervention scheme. Therefore, what we do is that we are able to buy certain products at a certain price from certain farmers and intervene so that we are able to overall push the demand factor in the market, drive the demand by government coming in and purchasing at a higher price, which would see the overall rate of the market go up. So it's a market intervention scheme. And we have earmarked and kept a pool of about 100 crores to rotate this money to keep intervening in the market as the prices go down. So I'll just give you a small example. So for dried broom grass, as per the reports when it was made, so the prevalent price at that point in time was 35 rupees per kg for dried broom grass. And As per the TriFed, Government of India agency that monitors all these prices, the notified price of the product, which is dried broom grass, should be 50 rupees. So, based on this input and putting a 10% additional margin on the base price, the benchmark price identified by TriFed, a Government of India agency, we notified a price of 55 rupees for the farmers. So the market was prevalent at 35, we increased the price to 55 to buy. Now how does this work, sir? We have a certain quota which we buy from certain farmers. So, dried broom grass, we put a quota of 800 kgs to be bought from one particular farmer. So, we targeted 12,000 farmers based on, of course, the information and lists that we got from our officials at the grassroots level, and bought 800 kgs from each farmer to the max. And money was put directly into their account. Of course, this process has just started. We have only been able to, as of now, register only about 183 farmers because this project or this particular program started just last month. We have just notified it. We decided about 2 months or 3 months back. And this is the process similarly we are following for Areca nut also, where again the prevalent price in the market was 87 rupees and 50 paisa. As per TriFed, it should have been at 100 rupees. And therefore, we added a margin of 10% again, and we offered a notified price of 110, where 400 kgs of Areca nut would be bought from 10,000 farmers. So this, we are hopeful, which is happening for the first time, sir, in our state. We are hopeful that this kind of a program of market intervention and procurement by the government will help us in pushing the demand, which will obviously lead to the price of the product going up, and will then intervene accordingly so that the prices go up in the market, sir. And the way we have worked is that this entire scheme, the implementation has been decentralized. So yes, we have nodal department, we have the state level committee, we have implementing agency, but we have district level committees where farmers are members in this committee. Different community based organizations are also members in this committee, and they can then give their inputs and suggestions as we move forward. So having said that, the CM Assure program is one of a kind, started for the first time in our state, and we will evolve. We look for suggestions from the members. I'm sure we're not saying that this program is perfect, but we have to start somewhere. And so we have started this process. How far can we go? We will do our best so that we can touch not just these 22,000 farmers. We will hope and we'll try our best so that we can touch all the farmers who are growing Areca nut and dried broom grass in our state, so that they are able to get the right pricing for their products, which they are not getting right now because there is a market demand issue and a price issue, and they're not getting the rate that they should be getting. So therefore, sir, this CM Assure program is something that we really want to market and share with the people, and this will help the poorest of the poor farmers in our state. As I said, sir, this year alone we have 22,000 farmers that we're targeting, and next year, of course, we will try to target more. But also I would like to share, sir, that this is not a project that is going to happen every year. It's a project that will happen as per market conditions. So whenever we see the price is going down below the benchmark price fixed by TriFed, that is when the government will intervene. So this pool will lie with the government to be utilized as and when the situation demands. So at the same time, we have also realized that our farmers grow a large quantity of products. And they may be small farmers and they may not have the quantity that's required for, say, opening up their own processing plant. But if we were to collectivize them, bring them together, and ensure that their market, the produce that they have, is then brought to one location or to one particular processing unit, we realize that that would be a model that would succeed. And that is the reason why we started the program called Focus and Focus Plus. And so under these programs, we have collectivized the farmers. We have brought them together by giving them financial incentive. And today under Focus, more than 30,000 groups are today formed, and they are doing different activities. And these groups, along with different self-help groups, are then linked to a cooperative society and then to an entrepreneur who then is able to process and take the products out, sir. We realized that apart from collectivizing the farmers, bringing them together and allowing them to be in the same platform, the second objective was provide the facilities for food processing. So you'll be surprised to know that there were hardly any food processing units in our state. In the last 7 years, we have come out with a large number of processing units. I will be talking more about it in the budget speech also. But just in the last few months, in a few years, so more than 100 such units have come out, which are smaller in nature, but also at the same time we have come out with much larger units. Almost close to 32 of them are in the pipeline, out of which close to about 12 are already functional, and the rest also will be made functional. So these are very large units. And just to give an example to you, sir, the project that we have in Umdihar, the IVCS, the Integrated Village Cooperative Society, that is running this, so got a support of about 1 crore from us, from the state government. We went for what we call a community public-private partnership. This is a new concept that was developed by Meghalaya. And we did it because our communities are strong in our state. And this is just one example. So when Umdihar IVCS was formed, so the farmers used to sell their pineapples, as we know, on the road or in different shops or whatever outlets that they could find. And there was not much scope for overall processing. But with the intervention of the government of Meghalaya, a prime hub investment was made of 1 crore. And today, sir, in this area, 600 farmers are benefiting and supplying their products to this Umdihar IVCS. And you'll be very surprised also to know, sir, that we are doing it in partnership with a Bangalore-based company. This company is slicing and freezing the pineapples that our farmers produce. And after this is produced, the frozen pineapples are then taken to Bangalore, because we don't have the facilities yet to produce the next product. But then these products, which are coming out of Meghalaya, are then made into baby food powder. And this baby food powder is then exported to Switzerland, and children in Switzerland today are consuming our pineapples from Riboy, being processed here, and then further, of course, being processed. Now, this is a beginning, sir. This is just the beginning. We learn as we move along. And like this, 100 units in different parts of the state doing work for different products have started. There is a unit we have put up in Rongara, in one of the most remotest locations of our state, right at the border of Bangladesh. So in that unit, which is again run by the cooperative society, and of course there are some private partners also who are partnering with us there, but community owns that particular place. the equipments, the entire setup, which is again solar powered. And there they are able to produce chips made out of jackfruit. They call it awang chips. So the name is Uncle Chips, so they changed the name to awang chips. So it's called awang chips. And awang chips is being produced in Garo Hills. In Tikrikila, our Honorable MLA from Tikrikila is here with us. He'll tell you, sir. There is a food processing plant where almost 10,000 farmers today are supplying their product to this particular plant, again run by a cooperative society. 10,000 farmers. And you'll be surprised to see the kind of products and packaging. I think one of the most famous products that they're making today is an ice cream, sir. Made from Meghalaya, made in Meghalaya, made by the products of our people of our state. And the name of the ice cream also is very interesting. It's called Nokma ice cream. So Nokma ice cream is a new brand of our state being produced by the ginger, the banana, the pineapple being grown by our farmers. 10,000 farmers approximately, sir, are supplying their products to this particular processing unit. My point being, sir, there's a large intervention in terms of the benefit for the farmers, whether it is the CM Assure, whether it's the CM Farm Plus, whether it's the Focus program, or whether it is food processing through prime hubs and cooperative societies. There is a huge intervention today. And the different mission mode programs. Sir, mission mode programs, our Honorable Minister, Makoming, is here. In his area, there are a large number of women self-help groups today who used to grow a small quantity of Lakadong turmeric. Hardly about 1,000 metric tons 7 years back. But today, with the mission Lakadong being launched in 2018, I don't have the exact figure with me. I just remember because I saw Makoming sitting in front. So we have most probably touched almost 20,000 metric tons in production of Lakadong turmeric. That means 20 times increase in a matter of 7 years because of the focus approach. And it's not just the production in terms of the raw turmeric, but we have close to 15 solar powered processing units that are washing, slicing and drying the different products, and these are all run by our women's self-help groups. And these products today are being packaged and being marketed throughout the world. And so these are small steps, I must say, small steps. There's a long journey ahead of us, many, many more things to do. But the reason I'm mentioning this to you, sir, is that we are on the right track. Now we need to expand the work that we have done, the foundations that we have laid, the different kind of institutional setups that we have created will now empower our farmers to go to the next level. And the journey will be hard, difficult, there'll be a lot of ups and downs. But sir, we are there as a government to be with the farmers and support them in every step of the way, whether it is hand-holding them, whether it's giving them different technology, whether it's giving them financial support, or whether it's being with them during distress times when the prices of their products are low. This government is committed to being with the farmers, helping and supporting and promoting our farmers, sir.
Haba thin, pej bahagi kishab plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam duna ki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata haba thiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kishab plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kum ki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam kta ika dur jing ki marbam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.